All right, we're here with another battle report. We're going to try something a little bit different. So I'm going to be playing the Votann. We're going to do no tanks. You've seen what all the tanks can do. We're going to do a lot of Terminator spam. A lot of people have asked for the Terminators. So we're going to see what it can do. We're going to be going up against Thomas's Ultramarines. I'm very familiar with how he plays that. He has a lot of shooting. He has a lot of tricks. I'm not sure this is the best list into him. But we're going to try a Terminator kind of alpha strikey list against him and see what it does. So we've got the Kahl here, kind of the standard what we've been doing with him with a long list as a Warlord trait and Grudge's End with the Relic. Then we've got the Einhyr Champion. We have not played him yet. He's going to have the Relic, the Exactor Hammer. So pretty cool 6s to hit our D3+3 Mortals. You could take a Warlord trait called Warrior's Lord and it'll ignore phase lock stuff. So you could go like one shot of CTAN and stuff like that. We're not going to try that now. That is possibly a good one. It also lets you reroll wound rolls. That's probably my second choice, but because he's in with the Terminators, we're going to give him... I can't read what I wrote. Unrelenting Toil. So it's a 6-inch aura. You can shoot and not fail action. So it's really good if he's deep striking in with Terminators. They could shoot, dig for some gold, and be good to go moving on. So I think that works with this list. So we'll see kind of how that goes. We've got 2 bikes all decked out with everything that they have. Then we've got 3 blocks of Terminators. One of them is going to be upgraded with the Warpestryk. And there's your Terminators. Blue squad, red squad, yellow squad. 30 Terminators. Love it. Love all of it. Na-na-na. Then we have 3 squads of your troops right here. The Hearthkyn Warriors. You got a 20-man, 2 10-mans. The 20-man's got 2 Magna Rifles, Medipack, and a pan-spectral scanner. Then one of the 10-mans has a Magna Rifle, a Medipack, and a scanner, and the other one is just naked. Just didn't have points to give it anything, so there's just going to be my action backfield monkeys for this one. But that's the list. So it's a little bit different than all the tanks. No idea if it's going to do good or bad. That's why we're testing this stuff, to see what you guys think. Pre-game predictions. 30 Terminators is too many. 10 to 15 is a sweet spot. We'll see if we're right or wrong. On to Thomas.
All right. I've been playing Votann for so long, I didn't even know where my Ultramarines were. I had to go dig them out. This is exciting. I get to play blue guys again. I do love my blue guys. So this list, you've probably seen this if you watched any of my battle reports recently. This is my same list I've been running for a while. I've got it pretty well tuned. So I think I have a plan against the Votann. 30 Terminators is not exactly what I was expecting, but, you know, we do what we do. So let's go over the list. We have a battalion. Obviously, Gilliman is the Warlord. I did not buy his Warlord trait, though, so no heroics. I do have a Warlord trait on the Judiciar, so he can heroic 6, so Warden of McCrag. I have Selfless Healer on this Chief Primaris Apothecary, so he can heal guys for free. He's got the Vox Relic to let him have a 6-up aura for his 6 inches range for his 6-up Film Pain aura. We have Inquisitor Eisenhorn. He knows Psychic Veil and Castigation. We have Cassius, the man, the myth, the legend. He always fails to get his litanies off. He has Catches on Fire and Catechism, Recitation of Focus, so +1 to hit and wound for shooting. And then we have Tigerius, the main Psyker. He's rolling Null Zone, Psychic Fortress, and Veil of Time. Elites, we got 3 units of Victrix, because they're just so good. We have troops, 10-man Intercessors, Bolters with the Assault. We have a couple grenade launchers, and the Sergeant's got Power Fist, unit of Incursors, unit of Infiltrators with the Helix, 1 big unit of Heavy Eradicators with a couple of Multi-Meltas. We have a 5-man unit of Hellblasters, the Assault Guns, Sergeant's got Mastercrafted, and then we have 1 unit of Eliminators, Sergeant's got the Carbine, and we got 2 Las Fusils. That is the list. I usually feel like I got a lot of models, and I'm looking at his list. He's got more models than me. Stupid Votann. What the heck? We are going to play Data Scry. Look at this map. We got to do the objectives. We'll come back after we get all the stuff down.
All right, here we are. Thomas got the first piece of terrain placement. This is Data Scry Salvage. If you're not familiar with the mission, here's kind of what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It is a hold 2, hold 3, and the bonus. Let me open it so we can make sure that we're correct here.
Intercept, scan on your home base, and you get points for every objective you hold.
So Yeah, so for me, I'm going to want to scan this one, and then every objective I hold, I get points. Thomas will do the one in his deployment zone. Then for secondaries, Thomas has March, no prisoners, psychic interrogation. I had 2 characters. One's off the board. He was just saying, why did I pick that? I took no prisoners. I wasn't really sure about the third one. Votann should just be killing stuff. I don't really want to worry about judgment tokens, so we're just going to do that and see how many we get. We got prospects and lay claim, so we're going to be digging for some gold, and then he's going to put 3 objectives out coming up here in a second. And if I hold him at the end of the game, I get points. So when we look at the deployment, he has a lot of forward deploy. So he's got guys up here, he's got guys there, and he's got guys all the way back on that one too. Then over on his side, just kind of give you a full overview of this. You can kind of see what he's got going on. His Eradicators are up there. He's got his 10-man. He's got Hellblasters and Eradicators over here. And then I kept 1 unit of Terminators off the board, and I kept my punchy character champion off the board. So I've got Terminators here and a 10-man. We've measured this out. It's a 7-inch charge to there. So, I mean, I can put them there and go 7 inches, but then, like, I'm just in the open. They probably die if I do that. Not sure if that's a good choice. I got the 10-man here, naked 10-man, 20-man, my Kahl, my bikes, which pregame move 12 inches, and then Terminators and more bikes. So it's as simple as that. Thomas, you want to put the objectives out where you want them, and then we will roll to go first. All right, here's where you put the objectives, right there. And then in the middle, right across here. So he's just going to lock down this side of the board is what he's wanting to do. And I'm set up more for that side. So see who goes first. Oh, he got a 6. Thomas just keeps going first against me, and I never go first. So Thomas is going to be going first. All right, Thomas has done his turn. It's a pretty quick one. He went first. He did March here. Psychic Interrogate. He got Eisenhorn in there. It's what, 24-inch range? These guys here jumped up on the box, shot my bikes, nothing happened. They jumped back there. And then he's doing March over on that one there with the infiltrators. And then he's just trying to screen out back here so I can't just jump in with Terminators and nuke, 1 to 2 squads in this first turn. So that's where we're at, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. All right, so here's what I did. We're kind of skipping all the way through this turn. It was pretty quick. My bikes came up here. They shot down at the Eradicators. They killed 1, hurt 1. Didn't do too much, but his Apothecary is way out of position, which is good. So if he wants to go run all the way that way to try to heal them and grow them back, he can have fun with that. I shot some shotguns here, picked up some guys. I could have just shot everything into these guys and stopped them from getting the 4 points, but instead I'm wrapping him with the bikes here and the bikes here to then hopefully make it to where the bikes don't get shot. Sure, he could come out with the character. He could come out with them to charge them. I'm just kind of okay if he decides to do that. So it's just preventing him from just not shooting me. Otherwise, I'm just advancing up with the Terminators here. I did my action here. Got 2 points on primary. This guy's just sticking out. Actually, I need to finish shooting him. So I'll do that right before we finish this. These guys moved up here. We're just hanging out. I advanced these Terminators. I wasn't going to make a 10-inch charge. He doesn't really have a position to put too much in them. So they're just going to be there. They got to move up eventually. But yeah, that's the turn. So we're just moving up little by little. I don't have the trucks to just hold forward and then threaten and get guys out. So it's going to be a little bit slower at the start of the game. So the guys, they're going to have a judgment token on them once they complete this action. So will the other ones. And then his character got one for doing psychic, and then the Victrix guard have one for doing the mission secondary action. So that's that. We're gonna roll. I'm gonna shoot this guy, and we're gonna roll into Thomas's turn. Okay, so Thomas's movement of 2. These guys desperate breakout. Nobody died. I just wanted to force him to spend the CP to do that. It's what, 2? 2 CP. He ran the Apothecary. He hit the 6 plus Gilman, so he was able to go 13 inches. His Eradicators had to go backwards so they could get healed and bring a guy back. His Judiciary also ran backwards to get healed. So that's kind of a benefit to me. I look at it. That's what I wanted. It's like, okay, I don't kill the Eradicators. I force them backwards. I force the Judiciary backwards. I force the CP spend for Desperate Breakout. It's okay if 3 bikes die. for that. That's just good. Then the Hellblasters came up here. They're going to shoot down at the Terminators. So that's what he's going to shoot. He's doing March on this one. These guys advanced. I don't know why.
They wanted to run in that pocket. They rolled a 1.
Oh, they were trying to go here?
Yeah.
To be annoying in that spot. To just zone deep striking and stuff. Did you do any psychic stuff yet?
Psychic's going to interrogate.
Okay.
A 9 gives me a command point. A 9.
Gets a command point.
I interrogated. Thanks, Kahl. And then we're going to cast the Invulnerable Save. Goes off.
Okay.
And then we're going to cast Veil of Time on the Intercessors.
Okay. Veil of Time goes off.
So
Invuln goes off.
All the balls here. We got Veil of Time here. We
Cool.
got Psychic Fortress here.
All right. We're going to go into some shooting, and then we'll see what happens after that. All right. End of Thomas's turn. He killed 2.5 Terminators with the Hellblasters. Then he shot some Bolters down at the bikes. And then the Eradicator shot down at the bikes here. The Bolters actually picked up 2 guys, and it was probably almost a mistake shooting them first. Because I don't know. Well, one Eradicator couldn't shoot. The other ones just whiffed everywhere. I took 1 wound on the last bike that was alive. Made some Invuln saves, so the Invuln comes through clutch for me.
Rerolls to wound.
No rerolls to wound. It saves everything. He's going to go up to 2 tokens and nothing else. Are those actions on the Apothecary to bring guys back and heal them at all?
No, that's a strat.
Okay.
But I did do the action for the
scanning thing with the Victrix, so they go up to 2. And how many objectives do you hold? Two over there?
2.
Okay, so you got 2 points for that. Correct. All right, so that goes to me. All right, so this is the end of the movement.
Spectral bait, okay.
Holy cow. So I put these guys up to 2 dread tokens. I just want to make sure they die. Bikes are here to shoot them. He's there to shoot them, or the Victrix. This whole 20 man's going to shoot the Victrix. Dropped in Terminators right here. 12 inches away from his stuff, 9 inches away. 22 inches basically reaches these guys or the Hellblasters. Hopefully these guys don't need too many shots in it. We'll see what those full reroll guys do. I brought Big Boss Man down here, strung in between these 2. So they get reroll wounds of 1, which is pretty good. I believe all of these guys can see them. -2 can see the Victrix. I could also just go with like 2 to 4 guys down into the Hellblasters if I want to. And then we're going to just charge whatever's left here and see how that goes. So this is the go turn. We're going to do a lot of shooting. We'll see kind of how much stuff they kill. All right, coming out of the shooting phase, and we're about to go into the charge phase. These guys here shot all of the mortal guns into the Victrix. They were able to pick them up. He failed 1 save. It was just enough. I had 5 mortals and 1 save, and then all the blast guns went into here. Did nothing. This blue squad here, they did +1 to hit into the Hellblasters, and went kapow kapow. They actually did it just with all the mortal guns. They didn't have to use the grenade launchers. He Auspex scanned over here, killed 1 Terminator. Then I did all the mortals into the Eradicators, and I did all the other guns into here. What'd I do? Kill 1 guy here?
You did 23 saves.
23 saves.
And I made 21 2-ups.
Yeah.
With the 1 guy cover.
Yeah, so yeah, the AP against Armor of Content doesn't really do too much. Killed 2 guys there only, so he's back to, I could grow a guy back or whatever. Killed these 2 Victrix.
You want to hit this 9?
And that's that. So now I'm going to go and charge. All right, so charging, we came in here. He lived with this 1 guy here, which gives him the march. You don't have to be on the objective, right, that you did it on. And then he gets primary because they are OBSEC. So that's, 8 points in his favor right there, which is really good. But that squad is circled, so they won't be getting shot. Then I came in here, finished off the Eradicator. Inquisitor lived with 2 wounds, which I'm kind of okay with because he's wrapped 2. So I'm kind of protected from a lot of shooting, which is cool. He only has 1 CP going into this turn, so he's not going to be able to Desperate Breakout or anything. I haven't really done anything for my secondaries yet. We're going to count no prisoners at the end, but I have not done the gold on anything. But I know that if I control these objectives, I'm going to end up getting 15 on that. But right now, we'll kind of see what happens. I knew that was a turn I had to kill him. I did a bunch of killing. We'll see what he returns with, and then hopefully I could start getting my secondaries in this next turn. All right, so Thomas did a bunch of stuff in this turn. We're going to kind of go over it. We'll start on this side of the board. Gilman and these guys came in here, killed some guys. I failed my morale. Guy died.
Terminators there.
Killed and shot a couple Terminators here. I failed my morale right here. Lost 2 guys. And then over here, tell us what's going on over there, Thomas.
Yeah, I committed all the guys here. I smited with the Inquisitor and castigated, killed a couple guys. Tigurius, smited, killed another couple guys, sent everyone in. I debated whether no zone or not, but I was slapping with a bunch of intercessors. Ended up just forcing a bunch of 2-up saves, a couple characters. Got him down to 3 guys. He failed morale, lost another one. But that's it. I did shoot a couple guys here with Eradicators. They lost 3, so they might owe me around a 6. They'll fail.
Lost 2.
They lost 2, so then they don't care.
Yep. So that's that. We'll score it up. We'll go into Votann and get it going. All right. Votann's shooting. We'll start over here. These guys shot down here. We just killed them and the Terminator. Shot at the Eradicators here. Almost killed him. He's alive with 1 wound. This guy right now is going to try to boss a 9-inch charge. He shot down at the Intercessors. These guys shot at the Intercessors and the Victrix. I should have just done it all into the Intercessors. Victrix only took 1 wound. These guys couldn't do anything. They just moved up. The Bikes also shot over here, and I had a desperate breakout with the 1 Terminator. So that's kind of where we're at over there. He's got, some movement, but it is what it is. So yeah, we got the... Oh, and then I scanned on... I dug on this one. I need to roll for that. Let's see what I get on that. So I just get the 3 for it. And they can shoot and do actions because they're within 6 of this guy. So that's pretty cool. That's his warlord. That's his warlord trait. Yeah. Nice. So now I'm looking for a 9 here. I don't have any CP. Nothing. No. So that's going to be that. It's going to go on to Thomas. All right. So Thomas came out here, shot downtown here, and killed a bunch of guys. Just taking 4-ups. Just rolled really, really bad. Gilman shot over here, killed a couple guys. Melted guy whiffed on these Terminators. So now he's charging. The Victrix are coming here, and you made it. What'd you get?
I rolled 11.
11? You want to just roll all your charges real quick, and let's see what's coming in.
Intercessors are going to charge these guys.
All right, Intercessors there. 6 maybe?
Yep.
I get 8. Okay. And then everything else doesn't matter. Gilman's just going to walk there. So.
I'm trying to leave a hole, please.
Oh, well, the Apothecary wants to go. Yeah. What's he need?
He needs...
Whew.
That looks like a 10.
All right. He needs a big 10. He gets a 6. So he'll stay out. That guy goes in. All right. We'll see what he hits us with.
The carnage was bloody, but I could not quite position onto the objectives. He had pushed them all on the edge of that thing. I killed a bunch. He passed some saves. It was just taking 4-ups, but I spent all my CP for rerolling hits and exploding on auto wounds. Gene Rot Might. He failed morale and lost 5. So he survived with 1 guy. Unfortunate. That 1 guy did make him hold the objective. Over here, I slapped some Terminators. I think I killed 1. Then he punched me back. I survived. Just trying to tie him up. Over here, Terminator. He failed morale, but he only had 2 guys. Or no, he didn't. He only had 2 guys. I wasn't able to kill him. Survived Gilliman's attacks. Pesky 4-up and normal save. That is it. From a scoring perspective, I'm running low on models, but I've been trying to hold him down. We'll count up the score, and we'll pull it up here. We're on to turn 4. All
right, so here's what went down here. The Bikes picked up the Intercessors. These Bikes are turning out really, really good. Then we charged we shot the Justiciar with my boss guy. Took him down to a wound. Charged him. Bikes picked him up in the charge. Nothing really happened here. 1 Terminator lost a wound. And then this fight over here, I came in. Big boss man. Didn't roll any 6s to kill Gilman. But the rail went through and shooting. Took Gilman down to 3 wounds. So I just needed 1 6 from the boss man. It didn't happen. Super unfortunate. And then I spent my 2 CP to teleport the 1 lone Terminator there and dig there. I didn't roll a 5-up or anything, but I dug there. Got 3 more points. It would have been really good to get a 5 there because he's untouchable now, and that would have just been 3 more points. So yeah, that's where we're at. Not very many models left on either side. Thomas is doing really well. So let's go into this final turn. All right, Thomas ran up the Apothecary here, healed him, grew him back. Tiki came up here, Psychic Interrogates. Perils!
No, I passed it.
Oh, passed it.
I wanted an 8 so I can get a command point back.
So you re-rolled it?
So I re-rolled it. It goes off on a 3. It goes off on a 3. What did I roll?
Double snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
So he got greedy because he wanted the CP, perilled himself. So he doesn't get the Psychic Interrogate. That's big. Spend his CP to fall back here and be able to re-engage with Gilliman. So Gilliman's going to try to pick these guys up. He wants these guys dead so that I can't just walk onto that objective at the bottom of my turn. So yeah, what shooting you got? Basically just this, right?
Yeah, Gilliman's going to pop off with the chumps.
Just kind of see how this ends.
We don't need this anymore.
No.
Hitting on 2s with the full rerolls. Moving on 3s. You got 4, 5 armor saves. This is 2 damage each. You got the 4 big wound save thing.
And
take 1 at a time.
Sure, let's go 4-ups.
He helixed it, so he's alive.
Alive. Takes
dead. It's 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
So then that kills. That takes a save on it.
I don't think I need CP for anything. I don't think I'm going to use CP on anything. I think it's important that these guys stay alive. So I'll re-roll the last 2 because this one failed. And then I'll re-roll this one. So he's good.
Why are you re-rolling 2?
Because I decided afterwards. So like I failed that and then I rolled the last one.
But you made it because it's armor.
Oh.
Let's say it'd be 1. So you still made it.
Oh,
So you
okay.
didn't have to
Okay, I got you. So nothing happens. 4-ups for days.
4. Yeah. So we're going to shoot the Eradicator shooting twice at your boss.
Yep, Eradicator shooting at the big boy
He
here.
misses. Gilliman. He misses. Second shot. He misses.
Ah.
Gilliman. He misses.
Oh, everyone misses.
Oh,
The -1 to hit.
Oh, no.
This guy's done nothing all game though, so that's okay.
We're charging.
Probably not worth it for
Charging the
his
Terminators
points.
with the 7.
Tigurius coming in over here.
He's like, I wish I had interrogated.
Okay.
He's going to charge into the chumps.
Okay.
Here.
He's going back in there, trying to get the OBSEC out of there.
The chumps.
Okay.
+1. Good.
So I'm still going to be able to walk on that, so it's irrelevant what you're doing right now. I'm going to tell you that now before it happens.
Right?
Yeah, so that guy would not go in.
Yes.
That's outside of 3 inches, I think, sir. All right, so we talked through this. He charged both of them, and then he's activating with Gilliman. He's orbiting around right here. If you're not familiar with a move like that, it's a pro move. And he's got both of them within 3 inches now. So, yeah, it keeps me from heroically intervening by charging them both. And then, yeah, he's going to try to kill them. And then I have 2 models here, so the boss guy would have to physically kill both of them for me to control that.
Here we go. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
Gilliman. And I need 2s to wound you. 6s or more.
That's a lot. I mean, that's enough mortals to kill him, right?
3d6, yeah. 3d3s. Kill them all.
So mortals will pick them up. All right. Terminators killed Tiggy. A couple Terminators died. 2 of them. You saw what happened here. They died from the mortals. He's going to go up to 3 judgment tokens. They're going to be seen and go up to 3 judgment tokens. Let's see how many points I end up with here. All right, so I spent my CP. This guy was sitting here. I grew guys back to get my scanner. And then 2 railguns. Not that that matters at all, but why not end the game with that? So I grew the scanner back. I dug on this. I rolled a 5. So I'm going to get 3 points. I'm going to get 3 more at the end of the game for holding it because this is the last turn. So I'm going to end up with 12 points on that. So not bad for starting it so late and doing it. Then my bikes auto-advanced here. So I'm going to get 10 points here. They got the OBSEC. Terminators are just falling back. None of this matters, so it's okay. The only thing that really matters is this. I shot at this guy to try to kill him. I didn't get any wounds. So now I got a double charge. I have to go 2 swings into each guy. I feel like that's what I have to do. I don't have a choice. I don't have any type of rerolls. He's got tokens. He's got tokens. So we're just going to look for some 6s and hope for some mortals here. Because 6s do D3 plus 3 mortals. So here's on... Oh, man. Who do I do first? I'm gonna do the small guy first.
Misses.
Is he -1 to hit? Oh, the hammer is minus. Oh my gosh! And then on to Gilliman. I kill Gilliman. No, it's the mortals. D3 plus 3 mortals.
Does he get back up?
Does he get back up?
He does.
He gets back up.
With all the wounds.
So it doesn't matter because I wouldn't be able to control that anyway. So I won't get the 5 points on that one. This objective was just a problem all game. This guy, not that good. 4 attacks, not that good. Straight up not that good. So what's the final score? All right, so we added up the no prisoners. Here's what the final score looks like. Basically, I just ran him over on the primary. He only had 19 on the primary. I just overmaxed that out. He did good on McCree. I could have denied him basically 8 points there, but I chose not to. 1 point, failed on another one. Then no prisoners, he got 9. I ended up with 8 on no prisoners. Psychic, he almost had another 3 points there. So it wasn't the worst. The late claim, we saw what happened there. Prospects, I just didn't get enough. If I would have got another 3 on those or been able to prospect one of the other ones, but I had to kill in a turn, so I couldn't do it for 2 turns. But overall, not bad. 75 with paint. That's 85 to 59 with the paint. Not bad for a first game. Thomas's army is generally tough for me to kill, so I killed more models in this game than ever before. So I would say bikes are fantastic. The champion guy is Garbo. Don't put him in your list. 4 attacks is not enough. He had like 6 or 7 attacks. He'd be great. But I'd rather just have the Psyker, I think, to buff my guys up and do mortals if I choose to. Or save points on characters. But then you wouldn't be taking a battalion. Yeah. So probably take the Psyker. Maybe even take the +1 to hit and hand that out, to people. And that could be really good. Even though you don't have tanks. Handing that out to a Terminator squad, giving them full rerolls, and then them jumping, and then using the plus to hit on another Terminator squad. Then you got 2 hitting on 2s. That's pretty gross. You could have 1 full rerolls and then the other 2 hitting on 2s. Like, that's pretty awesome. The Terminators, I would say overall, it's cool. You don't have a lot of stuff to spend. I probably spent most of my CP on rerolls, like to keep guys alive. So if I wouldn't have done that, I probably would have had more CP to teleport more and more. But like the late game teleports, I don't think it's about the early game. I don't think it's about the alpha striking. Maybe some armies you can do that, like if they're super vulnerable to like low AP and they're low toughness, and you're just like, hey Eldar, hey sisters, like I just kill your whole army. You just alpha strike 30 Terminators, and it's like, oh, they're all dead. Cool. But against the tougher armies, their AP doesn't do that much. Thomas lived through a lot of it. The mortals are good, but everything else doesn't really matter. So unless they have full rerolls, the mortals don't do much, and they don't do much against Armor of Contempt. So 30's probably overkill. It's pretty cool. I think you could do a squad of 10 and a squad of 5, or 2 squads of 10 if you want to. 30's probably a little too much. I would have liked that 350 points for literally anything else. Like 1 tank and another squad of bikes, like, would be better. Making the bikes 6-mans and having a 3rd one, like anything like that to just get more mobility and more guys that can reach and shoot stuff. The Terminators are just a little too slow without a truck or anything like that, and you're limited to how you can teleport and everything, so it takes a long time to get them like into action. And you fail your saves and they do die. Like, they are susceptible to a lot of stuff. But overall, 30 Terminators, still have it. Votann is still undefeated. This is my first game on Votann, right? Not really knowing what I'm doing with it. And that's what the score was. So we are kind of proving out here that they're a little bit more broken than it might lead on. We're going to keep trying more armies against them. So stay tuned for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you there.